Dinosaurs are coming to southern Indiana, and you could learn to paint like Bob Ross. Those details right now.
In the market for new appliances, but can't find what you need? Charlie Wilson's Appliances, TVs, and Mattresses has over $2 million of inventory in stock and ready to go. Your dollar goes farther at Charlie Wilson's in Clarksville.
Thank you for joining us right now. I'm Corey McCauley. In your top headline, sponsored by Clark Memorial Health, it's Jurassic Park in southern Indiana. Well, sort of. Soon the Floyd County Fairgrounds will transform into a prehistoric drive-through experience. Dinosaur Adventure will bring life-size, roaring, and moving dinosaurs to the fairgrounds. Guests will have the opportunity to encounter their favorite dinosaurs, including the T-Rex, Brachiosaurus, Triceratops, Spinosaurus, and Velociraptors, and many more, all from the comfort of their vehicles. In addition, experienced dino handlers will introduce baby dinosaurs to guests during their adventure. The adventure is a 30 to 45-minute drive-through journey. It runs from August 28th until September 6th. Tickets are limited and sold on a per-day and time basis and are only available online. Prices start at $49 per vehicle of up to 8 people per car. For more information, visit dinosauradventure.com/Louisville. The Ohio River Greenway project recently received statewide recognition. The Greenway received the Outstanding Trail Project Indiana Award from the Mid-America Trails and Greenways Conference. The Ohio River Greenway began in the 90s as a dream to connect New Albany, Clarksville, and Jeffersonville. The final piece of the Greenway was completed in 2018, and now city leaders in New Albany are looking to further expand it. Officials recently submitted an application for funding that would convert 68 miles of abandoned railroad line to a new trail system that would expand the Greenway north. In your business news, sponsored by First Harrison Bank, a new family-owned business in downtown New Albany is teaching people the basics of painting. Fostered Up Art is offering Bob Ross-inspired lessons. Paul Foster is the co-owner and art instructor. He became a certified Bob Ross instructor last year. In the Fostered Up Art classes, participants learn to paint either Bob Ross work or an original work by Foster. He says the classes typically last about 4 hours, depending on the painting.
You can come in, learn the techniques. I try to make it more about teaching everyone how to do the paintings instead of teaching a specific painting.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Hubert's Orchard and Winery, Friday was National Radio Day. I went behind the scenes at the Big X during a live show of the Hoosier Report for a look at how it all works.
Happy Friday, and glad to have you with us as we begin.
If you're a sports fan, you've likely heard his voice on the radio.
For what I've seen and from where I've been,
Matt Dennison's show, The Hoosier Report, has been on air now for about 5 or 6 years. However, his time in radio goes back to high school.
So I've been doing radio overall, really going back to when I was 18 or 19 years old, or maybe not a little before.
It's a small team, just 2 people there for a live show. Matt studies up, knowing stats and sports history to ask his guests questions, and the production crew makes things run smoothly, queuing up callers, adjusting audio, and watching time to hit commercial breaks.
I think radio has an important place in today's crazy media-driven world, but I think it especially has a place here in southern Indiana. It's a tight-knit community. Community events, high school sports, local stuff still really matters.
Radio is more than what some may realize. And in today's world, radio goes beyond a station in the car. The Hoosier Report has broken into the world of podcasting, opening their audience up to those in other states and countries.
But I think what has allowed me to be successful, it really doesn't have a lot to do with me. I do have a passion, I'll tell you that, for our local sports. I think anyone that knows me knows that. But I think this area, again, has allowed the success because they embrace all this stuff. They want to know what's going on with all the things that I want to talk about.
Outside of music and sports, radio plays a big part in amateur radio, news, emergency response, military, and commercial truck driving. Radio is part of our past, present, and our future. In your sports news, brought to you by Call's Body Shop, the Charlestown volleyball team is working to get more wins beside their name with help from a new coach. Floyd Central graduate and former IU Southeast player Hannah Jolly is now leading the Pirates volleyball team. Several key players from last season returned for her, including senior Kylie McConnell. Charlestown started its season with a loss at Corydon Central. The Pirates bounced back, though, to outlast Jeffersonville in a 5-set thriller in their second match. In your weather forecast, sponsored by Langford Funeral Home. Today we've got a mix of sun and clouds, little chance of rain with a high of 92. Tuesday, expect the clouds to stick around. Showers or thunderstorms are possible with a high of 93. Wednesday, there will be sunny skies during the morning hours with scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in the afternoon, a high of 93. And on Thursday, those thunderstorms are going to stick around in the morning, mostly cloudy for the rest of the day, a high of 90 degrees. And that's what's happening right now for Monday, August 23rd. For the latest on what's happening in southern Indiana, visit newsandtribune.com. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.